you doing? There you go.
So what's going on with Jamie Foxx, dude? First and foremost, so he finally comes out after no one's heard from him in a while. No one's heard from this dude in a while. We hear that he's blind and paralyzed and whatnot. And then he finally hits the social media. I hope he's doing all right, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to talk down to the guy. It sucks when you see something like this happen. But he looks wider. He doesn't look like the same guy. That's him now on the left, and that's him previously on the right beforehand. Let's take a look at this video that he put out, though, is the wild part. So a lot of people, the story goes that he was going to do a role, and he had to get a medication of sorts.
It is a booster, or it's actually an updated vaccine is what it is. And
then he had a reaction to it, allegedly, and then you didn't see him for a while. This is all allegedly, because when you watch this video, it's never clearly stated what actually happened.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never, ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing them.
CG, they totally avoided the whole thing where people wanting updates. He still doesn't give an update. He just says, like, why he just didn't want you to see him, like, in bad shape.
Movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me. And
no, I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that one bit. My whole point here is, like, it is never once stated what actually was the issue with him.
And trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great.
I mean, you can watch the whole video yourself. But he never says in the video what the actual issue was with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the weird part. Like, a lot of people bring up Damar Hamlin, the football player who got hit. They never said what actually happened with him. These people are rich. They have a lot of money, especially when they're in the media this much. They're going to have the best medical treatment, but they will not disclose to us what is actually going on. And is it any of our business? No. No, it's not. At the same time, it's weird because a lot of times, let's be honest, bosses. Let me get me up here for a second. A lot of times when a celebrity has a health issue, that's like gung-ho for, like, let me get involved in every charity or benefit that's involved with this, and let me sponsor it and use my platform and my voice to promote it in order to raise money for it because I'm now aware of it because I have it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I love Michael J. Fox, but do you think he would care so much about Parkinson's disease if he didn't have it? No. Michael J. Fox wouldn't have a second thought about Parkinson's disease if he didn't have it. He wouldn't be donating money to it. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just being honest. I'm being open. I'm telling you the way it actually is. Unless maybe a family member had it, but I'm just saying, when celebrities get something, most of the time we've seen in the past, they'd be like, oh, we're going to get all the research for it, mainly cancer kind of things, right? But we see with Jamie Foxx and Damar Hamlin, we don't hear exactly what the issue was. And I'm sure they could probably get the answers to that, right? Like with the medical fields, or is it just like, they get some of the best doctors in the world, but they still can't figure out what their issues are. And once again, I don't need them to disclose it to me, but it's weird how they're keeping it a mystery is the thing. Do you know what I mean? It's none of my business, for sure. At the same time, when you come out and you make a video and you don't kind of tell anyone what's going on, at least a little bit, that makes it super weird. And that makes speculation. And maybe that's what they want, man. Maybe it's a distraction. Who knows? So that's my point with that. But it's so weird that he finally came out. He's like pale. He doesn't look the same. I'm glad he's alive. But it's just a weird thing all around, man. It's just bizarre. Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Hoff here. And if you enjoyed that clip, make sure that you check out my latest stream right here, or clip, whichever one I decide to post. And you subscribe right here to my channel. It's easy, it's free. But make sure you keep up to date with me if you enjoyed that. And I promise I will bring you more and more great content in the future. So keep in touch, subscribe, watch my latest. There we go. Cheers. Hoff signing off.